Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dissgruntled, the podcast that is a competition of grievances. I'm your host, Joplin Jayne, and as always, we have two very funny comedians with us. Please give a warm welcome to Sam Hatfield from Omaha, Nebraska.
Hello.
I love it. That was so angelic and hello. That was fabulous. Please give a warm welcome to Tristen Hoffler from Manchester, New Hampshire.
Hello.
Oh, I like you guys already. As our listeners will know, these comedians are going to be competing in 2 rounds. I'm going to award points after each round. And by the end, whoever has the most points is valid in their grievances, and the other comic is sadly just disgruntled. Round 1 is called Petty Rapid Fire. We're going to start things off with Tristen, and then it's going to be Sam. In this round, comedians are going to have 3 minutes to rant about as many petty personal grievances they have with the world as possible. The person to list the most gets 1 point, and the person with the funniest grievance gets 2 points. And Tristen, whenever you are ready, you can take it away.
Okay. Rapid fire. I don't know if I'll go that fast. People who wait last minute to merge are the devil, especially if there's construction. And then there's a giant arrow that's telling everyone to move over. And everyone moves over, but they decide to be the last ones and then go, oh, excuse me, sorry. I didn't know I had to get over. And then they force you to either let them in or just stare at them while you're inching slowly to get in. I don't know. I just think that's just annoying for them to do that to anybody else. People hold the door for me when I'm not ever close to them. That is so bad because it makes me feel like I'm the bad one, even though you got to do that weird shuffle run. And then if they say, oh, don't worry, don't run, then you're just like, okay. But if they don't say that, then you actually have to go faster to make it seem like you're a better person. People who walk on the wrong side of the sidewalk against the flow of traffic. Oh, I don't move, especially if they're holding hands and they're walking on the wrong side. I'll break it up. I'll do a Red Rover, get your hands out of the way type of thing. People who park too far away at a drive-through, and you have to open the door and then get out. You had all that time to, how close you're gonna get. This just means you're a bad driver. I know. You might as well just go inside at the moment because you have to get out of your car to get your food. You might as well just go in and get your food. You just ruin the drive-through for everyone. People who talk on their phone on speakerphone out loud in public places. It's mostly older people, and they kind of get a pass, but younger people who do it, no, you have no excuses. I just think that's insane. Bad dog owners. I think anyone who's a bad dog owner, especially if you're walking your dog, and then your dog gets loose, and you're calling your dog, and they just don't listen to you. You shouldn't have a pet. That's number one. Your dog should listen to you to come back. My dog will come back. My dog will come anywhere I ask them to. Oh, wow. I have a lot. I'm just trying to get them all in words. People who correct you when they know exactly what you say. I hate that the most. Is that 3 minutes?
That's 3 minutes time.
Awesome.
If you have more, they won't count. I just realized
No, it's fine. Yeah.
Tristen, the entire time, my internal monologue was preach. I love every single one of those.
Yes.
In particular, the power walk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Power walk when you're holding the door and you feel like you have to rush. Oh, yes.
That's the worst.
And when they say don't run, it's like
no, I have to run. I have to.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because it becomes just this interaction between two very well-mannered, polite people, because the entire thing is completely manufactured and fabricated. Because the idea of holding a door, you don't have to do that. The idea of rushing to the door, you don't have to do that. What we're witnessing though is two very functional members of society. So as uncomfortable as it is, it's a bit encouraging, I think. For me, it is. The Red Rover thing, You are a bastard, Tristen.
Oh yeah. East Coast, you gotta do that a little.
It's true though. Like if they're taking up the whole sidewalk, what's everyone else supposed to do?
Amen.
The same thing goes for grocery stores in the aisles. Like for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like a preemptive petty rapid fire one for I'll put one down for you, Sam. No, I'm just kidding. It's true though. Like when they put the shopping cart, instead of doing it vertical, it's sideways for some reason.
I know.
What? Some people have no manners. I feel like Tristen, you're the kind of person that is just like very comfortable with themselves. And you kind of live life for you. I'm getting that vibe. Is that correct?
No, 100%. There's warnings that come with me with new friendships.
Like what? Like what?
Just they go, yeah, he may not like you, or he'll like you. But he'll tell you, you're not gonna have to guess. I'm like, yeah, 100%. I don't need new friends. I'm good.
Oh, that's such a good mantra. I don't need new friends. It's funny though. I have to tell people that same like warning when they meet my pit bull. Like he might like you, he might not.
I have a pit bull also.
Oh yeah. He's a pit bull black lab, and I also have a Maltese who is like the opposite. Like he's a guard dog. Like he was owned by like someone who trained him. I got him when he was 4, but like, he was owned by some redneck who probably had like a meth lab or something, and he needed a dog to bark when people walked by because like, whoa, he is trigger happy. But he is built. He's a built mother effer. And then I have a little white Maltese that's dyed pink and purple. It's just a princess. Do you have pets, Sam?
I do. I have 2 cats. They're over there.
No dogs, huh? No
Yeah.
dogs, Sam, huh?
No, I like dogs, but I don't have dogs.
Okay. All
Voted
right.
off the island. At least you like them. That's good. We can keep you.
Yeah, they're sweet. I didn't used to be a cat person, and then my friend was like, "Hey, can you watch my cat for a while? Because I'm going out of town." And then she never came back for her. But I like, but I fell in love with the cat. She's over there on my couch right now. So.
I'm glad that happened. You got a new pet that you love, but like, what happened to this woman? Is there like an Amber Alert out for her? What?
No,
like,
so like she went to a program for a while in a different state. It was yeah, I don't know. And she just never took her cat back.
Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tristen had 7.
Woo!
Way to go.
Nice.
Good. And they were very solid. Every single one of those absolutely resonated with me. Thank you, Tristen. Well done.
It's just a little bit of my life. You're in my head just a little bit.
It's an honor. Sam, are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, take it away whenever.
I hate the way that dudes feel the need to announce that they have to poop every time they have to poop. And like, I'll do that with like my girlfriends or whatever, but it feels like when they do it, it's specifically because they're trying to gross you out. Yeah. Like, it's not just like, man, I gotta poop. They're like, I gotta poop. Anyway, I hate passive aggressive sighs. I hate them a lot. Just say words to me if you're mad at me. Or don't sigh at me. Like, pick a side. I hate people that say you're not a real artist if you don't burn yourself out. I think that if you do the art that you like doing, then you're a real artist. I hate people that say they're a single parent, but they have a partner who lives with them and splits the bills, because I actually am a single parent and I don't have that.
Yeah.
I hate that my neighbor's boyfriend parks his motorcycle on the sidewalk. That's it about that. I think it's douchey. I hate people who pass by me while they're driving, and then when they get in front of me, they go slower than I was going when they passed me.
Yes.
God, fuck that, dude.
Oh.
I hate one-word movie titles that when you Google them, you just get a definition of the word and you don't find the movie.
Good. Yes.
I had an ex-roommate, and she never paid a bill, bought a grocery, or cleaned anything. And then when she moved out and I went to like do the move out cleaning, I found in her room on the wall adult height boogers.
Huh?
Yeah, she like wiped her boogers on the bedroom wall, even though she wasn't even paying bills or anything.
Oh,
I probably would have still been mad, but where am I at?
You have 45 seconds.
Ooh, what else I got?
If you don't have any more, you can end it.
Unattended children in grocery stores. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you for ending it not on boogers. Ooh.
Yeah, ew.
Abandoned children. Make it a happy ending.
Oh, boy.
Oh gosh. Yes. I mean, I totally agree with you on the abandoned children thing. Like I get so much anxiety when I see children without like a supervisor.
I know.
Like, because they always either get into trouble. It's just like, also, do you know the world that we live in? What are you doing?
I know. I could never leave the same aisle as my son. Like,
No. How old is your son?
he's 10.
Tristen, do you have kids?
No, just a dog. He's enough.
Are you okay? So your Dr. Seuss mural is just for you. I love that about you.
Yeah, no kids. Yeah, no, this is my office. This is my office.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. So yeah, no,
Okay,
it's just for me.
inspiring.
Tristen, that is amazing. Okay, so the Dr. Seuss mural was there when you moved into that house.
And they said, "Oh yeah, we can paint over it for you." And I said, "Don't you dare," because it's all hand painted. Like there's nothing is sketched or anything. You could see like the little, like there's some like artistic mistakes a little bit, but like it's all hand painted.
That's amazing. Imagine wanting to paint that over. I love that you kept that.
Oh yeah,
You know who you remind me of? Did you watch Parks and Rec?
of course.
You remind me of the male version of the black lady on that show.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Rita, is that her name?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Donna.
Donna. That's her
Donna,
character.
yeah.
Yes. You absolutely remind me of her. And she was like my favorite character. Do you get the parallel? I hope it's not
I get it. Yeah. No. Listen, I'm flattered to be, to anybody that's not like CeeLo Green or somebody else.
Oh,
Life is good.
My favorite part of Parks and Rec was treat yourself. I love that.
Yeah.
That became a movement, by the way.
Treat yourself 2011.
I can no longer treat myself. Not in this cacophony.
Yeah.
I feel like that
Yeah.
show, it started two little minor movements. It was Galentine's Day and Treat Yourself. Like those are two little movements they started within the United States that I don't think they get credit for.
Yeah, and they're still relevant.
100%.
At least treat yourself is. I know that. I don't know about what was the other one?
Galentine's Day.
No, I don't remember that.
I still see friends celebrate that for sure.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Galentine's Day is when you're a single lady. I mean, you can celebrate it too, Tristen, if you want, but it's just like if you're a single lady and it's like the day before Valentine's Day or something. I've never actually celebrated it, but I see it a lot of places. Is that what it is, Sam? Is that basically what it is?
Yeah. Yep. You like buy each other presents and yeah.
It's like Friendsgiving instead of Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't even celebrate Valentine's Day. I'm not against it. I just feel like it's really just an over stressful day for no reason. When you can just get that done on a Friday.
Yeah.
Tristen, you were saying this to the right audience. Literally, when I'm in a relationship, I still don't want to celebrate it because number one, it's just a corporate holiday to sell a bunch of shit. So, like, I mean, why am I going to celebrate profits for our oligarchs? Go fuck yourself. No, thank you.
Right.
Not a fan. It doesn't feel like it just feels like people feel pressure to do things for each other on that day, and it's not even founded in love. Do you guys feel that?
No, it's exactly how I feel.
It's like, oh, they have all these things at the store and you didn't buy me any of them for, I don't know. It does feel a lot like a corporate thing.
You didn't pay extra money for chocolate. They decided to, how dare you?
It's like the pink tax. Like a woman's razor is the exact same razor as a man's, but like it's pink. So it's like $3 more.
No, and it has a special handle and like different like design, like
a little swirl.
Ergonomic. It's like
Meanwhile, men use like one thing to wash their body and their hair and condition it. And like they have beautiful, luscious locks. It's like, what the fuck?
I know.
Okay. Our body washes are amazing. You watch your mouth.
No.
Maybe we should start using them. I already
People look,
started using Old Spice instead of women's deodorant.
hey,
Woo!
I use Old Spice.
I have done that.
Yes.
Like in
I love it.
emergencies, I've done that and I've been tempted to continue it. It's quite
Do it.
addicting.
It is, and it's very long lasting. Like if I wear women's deodorant, I feel like I smell again within like 3 hours.
You're
But
right.
like
I'm the
Old
opposite.
Spice, I get through the day. It's like good. Yeah.
You're
I'm
right.
so opposite. I wear women's deodorant because I feel longer.
I love it. You
Yeah.
are the most feminist person I've ever met,
I'm
Tristen.
a secret girl at heart.
That was great. You guys, you were both very funny. I hate you both. I every time I have to make a decision, I hate myself for making this competition.
I
Okay,
feel like Sam did more.
she did. She had
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
She had
Give
9.
it to Sam.
Yeah, so Sam definitely gets that one.
Yeah, you
Oh,
won that.
thank you. Thanks.
But you were
And I
both.
agreed with a lot of them, so
I did too.
I get to X those out as like unique to me because I'm like, yes.
Yeah, it was. Like today is a sermon because both of you have been preaching. It's just been hallelujah, praise the Lord. They
It's
were
been
both
fun.
so funny though, and I mean, this is my show, so I'm gonna do what I want. So you guys both get the funniest. So that's 2 points for that.
Thanks. I love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
The rules don't. It's like whose line is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Where the
Exactly.
points don't matter.
Exactly. Okay, well, Sam has more because she did get the 1 point for having the most. So she has 3.
All
But you
right.
both get 2 points for being the funniest because you're both very funny. And I agreed with everything that you said. So round 2 is going to decide it all. Round 2 is called WTF Story Time. And we're going to start things off with Sam this time. In this round, comedians are going to tell a story about the worst grievance that has ever happened to them. Whoever has the best grievance gets 1 point. And as usual, whoever has the funniest grievance gets 2 points. Comedians have 5 minutes or less to tell their story. And Sam, whenever you're ready, you could take it away.
It's kind of silly. So like me and my cousin, we're really close now. We're like sisters and I love the hell out of her. But growing up, she was not very nice. I don't know. Okay, so it all started when we were babies. She was a little older than I was and I was still in a crib and she spit on me in my crib. And then there was a point where she duct taped me to a ladder. She shoved snow down my pants and she locked me in a closet with a bucket and told me I had to, this is gross, told me I had to pee in it or she wouldn't let me out of the closet. So fast forward to high school, she gets voted sweetheart of our local carnival. And 23 years later, my family still calls me Princess Pea in a bucket.
Oh
And that's
no.
it for me. It's not very long.
That was
Oh,
brutal,
no.
though. That wasn't long, but that's brutal.
And we get along so well now, and it's crazy. But it was a wild ride growing up.
The irony of
I
being
know.
called sweetheart.
Sweetheart. I know.
Wow.
Okay, I have lots of questions. So was she older
Yes.
than you? Was she big enough to like, enforce her treachery?
She's 6 months older than me. So like not a lot older than me, but she's very intense and intimidating.
Just one of those personalities that kind of forces their will on
Yeah,
everybody.
and now she's a great businesswoman. So
Of course, that field attracts psychopaths.
no.
Saying everything you just said, if you just listed she tortured animals, I'd be like, yep, that's a complete psychopath profile. That's complete.
Wait, I have some questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you pee in the bucket?
That was
That's why my family calls me Princess Pea in a bucket.
Wait, how did she prove you peed in the bucket? You had to show it to her?
Yeah, there was pee in the bucket. I was in
Oh,
a closet. Where was I gonna put it?
It's like a prison experiment. Like
I was like 3 or 4. So she was also 3 or 4, maybe 5.
that's evil.
Wow, I can't imagine like treating my contemporary in that manner. Like I am their like overlord. That's
Oh
psychotic.
gosh.
Like
Oh
I
wow.
am your master. Pee in this bucket, and you're 3.
Yeah.
I know you say she's nice, but Tristen, I think she's pretty fucked in the head, right?
Yeah, I don't think. Sorry. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were talking about these things not that long ago, and she's like, "Well, one time you told on me because I was pretending to write cursive, and you said I didn't know how to do it, so I wasn't allowed to do it." And I'm like, "I feel like yours are worse."
And again, that's sociopathic behavior to gaslight and project. Oh, that was good though. Okay, so people actually still call you Princess Pea in a Bucket? Like literally?
Yeah, my mom, my aunt, my grandma, they've referred to me as that probably pretty recently.
Oh no.
And they acknowledge that it was her who was like, "You have to do this," but they still call me that.
So they
Wow.
say it meanly or laughingly?
No, they're like lovingly, they're joking around,
Okay,
but and I'll laugh at it, but I'm like, "Come on."
that was great. Thank you so much, Princess Pea in a Bucket.
You're welcome.
Tristan, whenever you're ready.
I can't top that.
You have to try them.
There was no trauma that bad. Okay, this is when I first started. This is out of college. Had a job interview for a big insurance company. A pretty good job interview. They did 2 interviews. They did a phone interview and an in-person interview. So in a phone interview, I also have like a phone voice that I do. That it's like very. I've been told it's very white. And so I use that phone voice, and it's like a higher pitched tone to my normal tone. So I get to the place, I check in receptionist. So I'm there for an interview, and she gives me a badge. She asks, "What's my name?" I tell her, and then she kind of like puts her head to the side a little bit and goes, "Okay," and then she writes something down, and then she lets me go. I go to the meeting room, and I'm waiting, and there's 2 other, like, I guess executive people who were part of like the hiring HR team. They walk by and they're talking about the past interview person I just left. And they're talking, and then they go further into the meeting room. It was like a little, like, I guess like 2 chairs there, and they sit down, and they completely don't see me sitting there. I don't know how, and they're just talking. I'm hearing them talk about this girl that they just had an interview with, of how like she's kind of shy and it's kind of not what they needed and a bunch of other stuff. Where I'm like, that's kind of like privileged things. So I'm like, all right. And then I hear my name. So like I perk up. I'm like half listening, but now I'm like fully listening because I just heard my name. And they're talking about like, oh, they can't wait. They see my college stuff. They're like, oh, he's probably fantastic. His last name, like there's like a big insurance like enterprise that has the same last name as me. We're probably not related in like the direct sense, but probably like ancestral go back. We probably are. But they're German. They're white. They're like not me. So they're like, oh, maybe he's part of this, blah blah blah, and they're talking about how great they finally have this guy in there, and he has all these qualifications and everything. So they're good. So they get up and they go and they say, "Oh, we'll be with you in a moment, sir." They see me finally. All right, cool, no problem. I wave to them like, yeah. So they leave, and then about 20 minutes later, so they come in and they apologize for being late, and so like we sit at this conference table now. So I get a chair, I pull up and everything, and I'm wearing good clothing, and we're talking, and they're going over like my resume and everything, and they're just confused, and they keep bringing up points and things and schooling, and they keep thinking they have the wrong person, and it's me because I'm not talking in my voice. I'm talking in my regular voice, so they completely think I'm this other person,
No.
and so they thank me. Right, we go through the interview. They thank me. I leave, get in my car, I get a phone call. It's the same place. They apologize. They said we must have mixed you up with someone else.
No.
Yes, we must have mixed you. Can you are you in the building? We apologize. We had someone else that came in for your interview with the same similar name as you. Could you please come in for the interview?
No.
Yep. And I said, absolutely. And I went in and I went into the meeting room. The lady, she goes, yeah, go on. And I was like, I forgot something. She said, go on in. And I held the phone. I was like, yep. I just held the phone up. I said, yep. And then I left. And I didn't get a job there. But
Oh my God.
yeah, I just thought that was the funniest thing. That
What the fuck?
Oh.
But they were like genuinely like the concern. If you could see like the concern, it was like we have it wrong. We have a lot of things that are similar. This is just we got something wrong. Like we apologize for wasting your time. Let's get the real person up here type of thing. And it was me that was me. Same thing, everything. Yeah. Yep.
Tristen, can I
Yeah.
just say that most people, they sit in bed and they dream of ending a situation the way you ended it. Okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
that
Oh yeah. I wasn't mad.
perfect.
I was like,
Yeah.
because I realized what was going on like halfway through, and I was like, oh, all right. I'm not a who expect. Okay, no problem. And well, as soon as I get that phone call, I was like, can't be real. This isn't real. And so I put on my voice, and I answer it, and I go right back into the building, and it was the best feeling.
The stretches you have to make mentally to convince yourself that someone just came in here and it was the wrong person with the same name.
Totally.
I don't understand.
4. Yeah, 4.
That
The
is
original
crazy.
2 and 2 more. 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God.
2 plus 2 equals white, not black.
Yeah. It
God.
was comical. And now I think about it, like when I got home and everything, like everyone kind of made me feel like I should be traumatized by it. Because obviously I told all my friends the story, and they're like, you should report them. You should. And I was like, nah, it's a job that I probably would never want.
Yeah.
But then now I'm older now, and I just think it's so funny and hilarious that actually happened to me in real life.
Wow.
I still remember the feeling. Like I like half skipped up the stairs back to get like where it was. It was crazy
Wow.
Yeah.
because I just want to see their face. Like, there's no way they don't think this is me. You know?
God.
I really think that they were so excited for you. They were so
Yeah.
excited for you that they had so much expectations for you.
Oh,
That
so
I
much.
mean, that's how, they were able to make that leap to, oh, it must be the wrong fucking person, because that's insane.
Oh yeah, no, they offered me. I think that they offered me through email. I just ignored it. I threw it all away. I was never going to work for them.
They offered you the job?
Yeah, confusing me for some white dude that like I'm clearly the same person. Like I'm not going to work for you. Are you kidding me?
You said you went up and you were like, yep. What did they like make a face or anything? Or did you walk
When
out too fast?
so when I walked in, I just walked in. I held on to like the doorway, and I held the phone and said, "Yep." And then my "yep," like it took them like a second to register in their face, and they're like, "Oh, like yeah, we messed up." It
Oh
was
my God.
I didn't say any other word. I just left.
Oh,
That's
Yep was my
crazy.
favorite. Like just and loud. It was a loud like yep.
wow.
Oh
I
my
am so
God.
impressed, Tristen.
Yeah, it was
Seriously.
fantastic.
That's like a movie line. Like
It
that
is a
It
dream.
was
whole
yeah. My whole life could be a movie.
I believe you. I
Yeah.
really do. I actually do. And I knew you were the kind of person who is just like, lives life for themselves. I love people like that. They're like my
I
favorite.
try.
Okay, Sam, don't we need to hear his voice? We got to hear the voice. Come on,
Yeah,
treat us.
do it.
Wait, so what do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to say?
Okay, so pretend that okay. Hello, can I speak with customer service?
Yeah, this is him. The problem is it's minimal effort to keep it that high the whole time. It's a problem. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because if I answer like this, I'm like, hey, hello. They're like, no, But then, like, it works with older people too. They get less angry on the phone. I thought them
It's
higher
very
tone.
relaxing. It is
Yeah.
kind of like white people ASMR a little bit.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's really
great.
fun.
It's
I
fun
mean,
time.
the opposite is like when a white person talks like a black person. It's never a
Yeah.
fun reveal. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know?
Or
Yeah.
sometimes, no, but sometimes I have to give them credit. Sometimes their singers, I'm just like, yeah. And they're like, he's not black. I'm like, what? Get out of here.
I will say though, sometimes like, so I went to inner city school for like a semester, and I was like one of like 5 white people in the whole school. Like they were raised in black neighborhoods, and like they talked like their neighbors. They talked
Oh,
and that they grew up with. So like
yeah.
I look at that and I'm like, okay, that feels not offensive. I mean, obviously I can't judge that like you can, but like to me, when I see like a
You sure
fucker,
can.
I cannot. Like when I see a fucker like from those suburbs who now talks like a black person and uses like all the lingo and like all that stuff, it's just a ridiculous exercise.
It does. It does.
It's never
I
a
see it
pleasant
all
surprise.
I mean, all of us are products of our environment.
Oh
So
yeah.
like if some people talk white, if some people talk black, like you are where you came from for a lot of people, and that's okay.
I grew up in the hood, but then I got out as soon as I possibly could. So,
Wow. What was that like
yeah.
for you? You
Uh,
you
I
do
mean,
not
I was a
get that.
nerd. I was such a nerd. I got beat up. I have a, it's on my comedy special. I talked about like thinking I was a Power Ranger when I fought like the gang members and stuff. Like it was bad. Like all my, like I had brothers that were in the gang thing and they wanted me to be so like them. And I just never was.
Wow.
I was such a nerd. I loved reading. I loved going to the library. You know, I was such an easy person to pick on.
Wow.
And then, then I started fighting back. So,
There you
Bam.
go.
The sequel's nice. The sequel's good. He
all
fights
right,
back.
all right. And I went to Catholic school. So,
Oh shit. So you
yeah.
must know your colors real good.
Uh huh. Yeah. It's so different than public school.
Private
So
school?
different. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Uniforms every day, church every Friday. I learned more in private Catholic school about like sex and sexual education than I did in public school.
Wow.
It's bad. That's not good.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The
You're just like,
irony.
all right. This I shouldn't know this. Why are you teaching me this? You know? Or
You know
like,
what? It's interesting to me, and I wish someone would do a study on this. So, yeah, you were forced to go, you were compelled to go every Friday to go to church against your will.
uh-huh.
I'd like to see a statistic to see, because some people, when they're forced to do something a lot, they just accept, okay, this is what I have to do. This is me now. And suddenly it's their identity.
Hmm.
Whereas other people like are like, fuck you for forcing me to do this. Like I will hate this the rest of my life. So my question is, what is the percentage here? Because it's a lot of work to force kids to do things they don't want to do. Is it panning out for you guys or not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I have friends that went to like Christian college and everything. They did the whole Christian route. They're it's just a it's a like it's like a title. It's not a way of living. Being part of like a Christian school does not make you a Christian.
Mm-mm.
Like Catholic, it's just giving you a bigger excuse to just fall back on say I'm a good person when you do bad things.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No one there was like there's no one there I looked up to as like, oh wow, that's what Christianity should be.
I mean, you're surrounded by church stuff everywhere you go, everywhere you look. Every person is like a religious person, and yet not one person is an actual spiritual advisor.
Yeah,
Woo,
it's all fake. It's literally, and I can only speak for where I went.
sure.
There's probably schools that people get their religion from. I don't know.
I think that's where society is now, though, because I mean, I remember social media, like Facebook when it first came out. Like if we went out to dinner or something and I had like a fun dessert for my birthday, I would take a picture of my dessert and post it. The whole evening wouldn't be about, okay, let me make sure I get good pictures of my birthday. At this point, it's completely flipped.
Oh
And
yeah.
people go out, they do things just so they can get evidence. It's like people are FBI on themselves everywhere they go. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think you were gonna be like, do you need to track? You need to have receipts for every location you go to in case someone questions you and accuses you of a murder. Otherwise, why are you acting like this?
It's getting worse. And you know what I'm afraid
Yeah.
of? I'm afraid of going to a restaurant and choking on my food. And everyone goes, "Oh my god, he's choking! Hey, he's choking! Hey, oh my god!"
Yeah. Oh my God.
Tristan, I never thought of that, and that is
Me
so.
It's so
neither.
worse.
Now that you said that, I'm going to be chewing my food more thoroughly at restaurants.
Yeah, well, think about it. No one's really going to give you a Heimlich. They're going to film first.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's funny.
It was
This is
funny.
a great conversation. I really like you guys.
No.
I
Like
will
you
say
too.
this though. You're right. Things changed fast, like
Mm.
crazy fast, like within a 5-10 short span of time.
Oh
So
yeah.
I don't know. I think they could change back to most people that I know
Mm.
are not scumbags. I really feel like most people are good people, but I feel like society right now is just telling people how to be. But then you think about it, it's just like where is society coming from? Where are these ideas coming from? Why is this dictating who we are? We don't even know where it's coming from. You know what I mean? So like
Mm.
if we just focus on the people around us and we just love the people around us and support them and make sure they're taken care of. If we all did that, this would all end overnight, you know? So, I
Oh,
mean,
no.
I always say that, like, if everyone just minds their business in all aspects, just like don't hurt people, I don't know. I feel like the world would be a better place. It feels like we're all at war with each other right now, and I don't like it.
I agree.
I think we should fight
You,
to not be poor. Us,
yeah, I agree.
as a, I don't care if you have money, you're still poor.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
there's no middle class anymore. It's gone. So you're poor or you're a millionaire. That's it.
exactly.
And
Yeah,
there's no such thing as an ethical millionaire.
Yeah,
ethical
there isn't.
billionaire. I think there's
Oh my
ethical
god.
millionaires, but no, not billionaires.
Not billionaires for sure,
Not a
yeah.
billion. I mean,
Oh, I love that you guys say that. I tried to. Oh, I've been saying that ever since I could, and people are like, "That's no. They do a lot of good." I was like, "You don't understand. The only people who have like companies and stuff where they take care of their employees, and they're never going to be billionaires ever. You have to put money over humanity, and once you put money over humanity, there's no limit. You can be a millionaire, trillionaire. Once you do that step, you already threshold is gone.
mhm.
Like
Mhm.
that's huge thing.
How I
Yeah.
look at it is there are only so many resources on this planet. You know, matter cannot be created or destroyed.
Mm.
So there's only so many resources. And if they are all going to 1% of people, that means they are not going to the rest of us, which means the rest of us don't have the resources we need to live and be happy. So if you are one of those people who is hoarding all the resources, you're a bad person. Okay,
That's
decision time. Adjudication. I think the funniest one is gonna go to Tristen. That was fucking hilarious. You really,
Yeah.
really
thank
made
you.
me laugh. That
It's
was a
epic.
great story. You told it amazingly. Well done. Let's see, the worst grievance. Hmm.
Oh come on, that's not even a question.
I don't know. Like the casual racism. It's like that's
Yeah.
hurtful. That's very
Yeah,
hurtful.
but Princess Peanut Bucket, come on.
But it's a joke now. It's not a serious thing anymore. But I do think that like the abuse, that's what I am thinking about. Like that was really bad. And that
That
was a
trauma
very
is there forever. Like I got
yeah.
over. Listen, I got over that. The racism's in the world. Who cares? Blah blah blah. Moving on in my life. But Princess Peanut Bucket,
Just branded forever.
yeah, right?
I think all the shit she did to you, that's
Mm,
what I'm gonna give you the worst thing for because
yeah,
I mean that was fucking bullshit. And that's such a formative period in your life that that trauma sticks
yeah.
with you forever and it's pretty etched in there.
Mhm.
Um But again, I fucked myself because now the score is 4-4. So tied.
It's your game. We
I know.
tied.
You're tied, but I do have a tie break. What happens is I call a local pizzeria and I just tell them your names and they pick the winner. So that's
all
what
right.
I'm gonna do.
I like that actually.
God, my cousin.
What?
My cousin was like, God, why didn't your mom beat my ass for that? And I was like, probably because your mom's a black belt.
So true. It's so true. I'm substitute taught, and when you have like bad kids and you know their parents are crazy, you're like, I didn't see that. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't see that because you don't want to deal with the fucking crazy parents.
Especially as a sub. Oh yeah.
I don't do anymore, thank God. But okay, yeah. So I've called them twice. They probably know who I am now. Because I've been like, hey, here are the names, pick the winner. All right, so I'm gonna call them.
I like that idea.
It's fun.
I should do that for like real life choices.
Hi. Okay, so I've called you guys 2 times before. So I host a podcast and I've had another tie and I need help with the tie break. And I was wondering if you could help me by just picking a name. The name. Okay. Yay! Thank you. Okay, so you pick the winner. The names are it's between Sam or Tristen. Who should win?
Let's go Sam.
Sam! All right. Sam is the winner. Congratulations, Sam. Way to go. You didn't pick the black man, so that means you're racist. No, I'm just kidding. There's no way you could know. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. You always humor me. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. You do too.
Thank you. Bye. Oh, yay, Sam! Congratulations, Sam!
Thank you.
Way to go.
Oh, I love it.
Earned gold out of your trauma. Way to go. This was such a fun episode. You guys, you might be my favorite crew. I really enjoyed talking with you.
This was a lot of fun.
This was fun.
Good.
I was worried I'd be awkward, but I think I was good.
You were delightful and you're so sweet, and it's so evident how sweet you are. Fuck that bitch who tormented you. If you want to DM me her name,
no. Yeah.
Tristen, let's jump her.
We'll jump. I was about to say, let's jump. In my head.
Yeah, man. Oh, this was great. Thank you, everybody, for listening. I want to say thank you to the comics. Please, everybody, follow them. Check their stuff out. Their names are Tristen Hoffler and Sam Hatfield. Thank you to our audience for tuning in. We have new episodes every Wednesday. Now that I have an editor, we're going to post them on every Wednesday, and I don't have to do them myself and make them 3 days late. It's going to be every Wednesday. Yay! You find them on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And until next week, have a great in-between. Bye, guys.
Yeah, thank you.